As usual, my son and I do this with all my kids, different things we talk about that we remember. But he had a good idea that we were talking about. I decided to do a video on it, and it was about video games that we liked.
Yep.
The old video game. The idea was the Prince of Persia. So, which was a kick butt game. Prince of Persia was really good. You need to get. So the Prince of Persia was a good game. It was a game that I actually used to play like crazy on the PlayStation 2.
Yep.
And he remembered it because I let him play it. Well, he would watch me play it when he was little, but then years later, you ended up playing it. Well, you watched me play it the second time around. I played it the original time, then I played it the second time. So, to refresh our memories on the game, now we were talking about it, and we had a lot of great memories about it. We were like, remember this? I think this was that, So, we're going to watch the trailer for the PlayStation 2 Prince of Persia, Sands of Time. That we were talking about different games that were game changers over the years that made you go, wow, that game was really fun. This was one of them. So let us watch the trailer. Come on now.
It's like ancient.
Wait a minute. Let me do this again.
I like Ratchet and Clank more. No, you got to put it in here.
You had that ancient Persian music playing in the background.
Yes.
Ancient Persia.
A legendary Man, see that? We used to do that. Yeah. Awakens. That dagger saved your butt a lot, though.
They got like.
Now she had the. I can't remember. Did she have the Sands of Time power too?
No, she didn't. She had a bow.
Okay.
Yeah, those things.
Those are so annoying though, man. They were like all fast.
This world. Yeah, the prince. There's only one rule. The enemies were interesting. This looks slightly better.
I'm telling you, this was like, I think Assassin's Creed got their ideas from this.
The game was slightly better, like, in person. You know?
What do you mean?
Like
while you're playing the game?
Yeah, graphics wise, yeah. At least to me it was. I don't know.
Well, I mean, that's because this is a trailer for the game. The animation, the game.
I don't remember, like, finding one of those. No, actually, I think I found one of those birds. Master the sands.
He saw some more words.
There's that tiger thing. Or be buried. Well, look at hourglass. Prince of Persia, the sands of time.
Alright, so.
Paradise and Final
That was,
Vizier.
okay.
It was the Grand Vizier.
Where's my charger?
It's in my room, go get it.
I'll get you yours.
Alright. So.
Alright.
Okay. From the trailer. It brings back a lot of memories. I mean, some can argue, oh, look at the graphics, but I think some of the games back then were better than some of the newer games now with better graphics. But this game was like, man, it was very time-consuming. The Sands of Time is a good way to put it, because I put a lot of time into that game. I played it like crazy, This game, man, it was such a good game. It was obsessive to play it. Like, I get off of work, I have to come home, start playing the game.
I only got past a certain segment though. I never actually beat it.
You never beat it?
No, you don't remember? I got up to a certain point and then I stopped playing it.
So, I thought you beat it, because I remember after I beat it a few times, he liked it and he wanted to play it, so I let him play it. Which is funny because we still have the PlayStation. We might have the newer consoles, but we have like 3 or 4 PlayStation 2s, locked away in storage, and that game.
You're forgetting one crucial detail.
What?
Memory card. You need a memory card in order to store all the data on it, otherwise your game doesn't save.
I know, I have about 10 of those. I have about 10 of those memory cards.
I had to play one of those games for. I had to play a few games for a while without the memory card. It was kind of a pain.
Well, how about we look at the gameplay
Playthrough of the game, which is about 4 hours and 24 minutes.
Yeah, we're not gonna do that. We're gonna go through some of
4
it.
seconds.
So this is how it always started off. Remember that?
Yeah.
I have to tell you though, that would suck though. Every time you died, it would do that. That
Water drop.
I've seen the face of time, and I can tell you, they are wrong. Time is an ocean in a storm. You may wonder who I am and why I say this. Sit down, and I will tell you a tale like none that you have ever heard. Know first, I am the son of Shahar, a mighty king of Persia. On our way to Azad with a small company of men, we passed through India. With a promise of honor and glory tempted my father into a grievous error.
Oh yeah, I remember that now. There was, what do you call it? They were under siege at the beginning of the game, remember?
Yeah, like I remember when they tried to freaking, use a, what was it called?
So these guys are from India then? Didn't he say? I thought he said
India.
Yeah,
There's a sultan dude who wet his face. He's got that evil.
Oh no! I see. He's attacking India. Okay,
yeah,
a country in India.
Yeah, they're going at.
Because he said Maharaja, so the Persian king is attacking India.
What was that called again? It was that.
So the sands of time was in India. Okay, I didn't know that. That's one of the things when you play a game, you don't pay attention. You just start, jumping in and playing the game.
Hey. What do they call that? Battering ram?
As I gazed upon the destruction we had wrought.
I don't know. He sounds like Aladdin kind of guy.
Aladdin.
Aladdin, yes. As my wife said, Aladdin. What'd you say it meant?
Aladdin.
I don't know.
It was like God's religion.
Hey, look, hey. Battering ram. I remember that. I thought that guy was his father. Yeah,
see how much you pay attention.
Father!
Man, that was so sweet when you could do that,
I couldn't play like that before.
You don't remember that? The wall?
I remember wall running, and
yes.
I remember attacking.
And you could slow it down.
Yeah, but you don't have the dagger of time yet.
Right,
so you can't slow down time.
Right.
You gotta leap across the things. I died a few times.
Man, that was so epic, though, when you see, look, there's your life on the top left. And this game was just sweet, though. I don't know if they've ever redone this game, but if they haven't, it should. I mean, they would probably just do it for the PlayStation, but it would be sweet if they did it on the PlayStation and the Xbox.
You mean remaster it?
Yeah. Well, no, redo it with new graphics, but stick to this whole complete storyline. Don't change it or anything. See, that was like Assassin's Creed 2. Remember that? They definitely copied off this game.
Not exactly.
I mean, you could jump over your opponent though, and then.
No, you couldn't. You had to counter. You couldn't just jump over them like that.
No, I remember in the first Assassin's Creed, I could run and jump over them, and then kick them in the back, and they would like stagger forward.
No, it must have been a different time.
I could be wrong, but I think it was
sword
Assassin's
tasted blood. I knew this would not be my way. I would win my father's praise, not by killing, but by being the first to find the Maharaja's treasure vault and the.
Man, I did not pay attention to that. They were on a conquest in India.
Neither did I.
I was just so busy trying to play the game.
I think I'm gonna find a conquest. Not by killing, but I'll kill all these people anyway.
I know, with my sword. Not by killing, but I'm going to jump over them and kill them anyway.
Yeah, the back flipping was pretty cool too. The dodging mechanics.
And we couldn't do that in Assassin's Creed?
No, you couldn't.
I'm going to take your word for that, but I'm going to have to look that up and see, because I could have sworn I could have been in Assassin's. Maybe I'm getting another game mixed up with it, but.
Yep. Doesn't this seem all too convenient?
What?
Like, had the prince not vaulted over that in time, it would have been blown up.
Well, it is the story.
Oh, so this? This guy has not taken any damage yet so far, and hasn't had to drink any water. Water's like a first aid kit, at least in this game.
Oh, the wall vaulting. Man, that was just like...
That was different animation.
I really enjoyed this game, though, man. This was like...
In Assassin's Creed, you just jumped up, you ran up the wall and like just sort of clambered up it. And this one, you actually jumped, like did a freaking wall jump and flipped over it.
Man, I'd have been pooping in my shorts though right now, though. As high up as he is.
He's the Prince of Persia. He's the protagonist. Remember?
Man, that's crazy though. They really, you know, for this game being as old as it was, they really did a good job in this game. That I used to love it on that. I remember this. Man, this game was just... Yeah, he avoided fighting them
I
all
can tell
together.
you my story from here the next time we're interrupted. Done. I'll start
That
the
was
story
smart,
from here.
because if you didn't save your game, you were screwed. And there would be times in the beginning of the game that I was dumb and I kept trying to progress and I didn't save, and then you would die and have to go all the way back. It was always smart to save your game at every possible moment that you
There it
could.
lay, just out of reach, the dagger of time. There was a treasure I could carry with me as a trophy of our victory.
Didn't you have to get to certain areas to save the game? No, you just couldn't save.
Yeah, you had to get
Yeah,
some
save
areas.
points. Yeah.
This is an open world, remember?
Right.
Also, I tried to actually grab the dagger. Yeah, I tried to grab the dagger up at first, like that, because it was right in like the mirror view.
Oh.
And it just like jumps down like, Father, I wrote us honor and glory. All of a sudden,
Yes.
I remember that trap.
Did you get it the first time, or did you die?
I think I died the first time around.
This part didn't die on there. That was the easy part. Because all you had to do is just run around it.
Was this a speed run?
No, I think you started having more booby traps.
No,
Yeah, there you go.
Usually, you have people that speed run games. Then the old games like Super Mario 64, speed running. You know, like the world record being, hey, yeah, like let's complete this giant, massive game in about 5 minutes. I don't understand speedrunners. To each their own, though. And whatever governor slice of pizza. Alright.
This part was, yeah. I think I died on this a couple times. Because I was, speedrunning. But I remember that. I specifically remember this part. I remember when the first time I played this, I died because I was excited and I was trying to hurry up and get this stupid dagger. How many years ago was that? I mean, I was like a young
It's not a
dude.
stupid dagger.
In my wisdom now, as I play games, I wouldn't do that. But
Because now you're playing Call of Duty now.
no, I play a lot of different other games. Probably, but Call of Duty.
And The Witcher.
Yeah.
Which I got for Christmas. Waiting for me.
Yes. Congrats, son.
I'm gonna go get others, nice.
No, just wait a minute.
Okay.
This is almost over.
Hit. The constant grunts of video game characters, aren't they wonderful?
Well, I mean, you would be grunting if you were doing that, though. You wouldn't just be like, oh,
One
sorry.
effort. Yeah. Man, I touched this dagger. Look at that. Like you just touch the dagger, you just touch the stinking dagger. And it does that. And then you're just gonna toss the
I
dagger.
don't know. Yeah, I wouldn't toss a dagger that
I
close
had
to
what I
the...
came for. It
Well,
was time to
he's a
get out.
skilled warrior, you gotta make sure that the dagger is not fragile. I mean, also, why would you touch the freaking dagger as soon as you got it? Just like poke the dagger. If you didn't do that, he'd be dead.
Man, this game had some good...
Hardly astounding. You haven't taken any damage yet. Impressive.
Well, no, the guy played the game already, so...
He has?
Yeah, this is just a walkthrough.
Playthrough.
This is an old game.
Lots of people played it.
So-
There you go. Oh, so you've arrived.
I have brought us honor and glory.
Yeah, that guy's gonna die.
You promised
Freaking fell from his lungs. Ugh. Doesn't that guy remind you of Jafar? You know, that the Sultan dude.
What about?
Yeah, he reminds me of
Oh
Jafar.
yeah, he does.
He's a lot older. And a lot more coffeeier.
That is true. I wonder. We have to look up to see what was made first, this game or Aladdin. One or the other copied off of each other, because that looks like.
Well, I mean, then again, having a grand old vizier as the villain is usually very typical in games like this.
Yeah, you're right.
Because it's
Oh wow, he's all coughing. I forget he was all.
tuberculosis. Or typhoid, I don't know.
Is merciful in victory.
The old damsel in distress cliche. Don't know that. Is that a cliche?
You can say that for sure.
Trust not a man who has betrayed his master, nor take him into your own service, lest he betray you too. I learned the truth of this to my sorrow, the day that we arrived in Azad as the Sultan's honored guests.
My friend, your visit brings joy and honor to my poor and humble dwelling. You've given me time to prepare a proper welcome. The glories of Azad are famed.
Well, they made him short, didn't they?
And chubby too.
The best is yet to come. I give you the sands of time.
Roll credits. Simpsons.
May the friendship between our kingdoms endure as long as time itself.
Hey, wait.
Sand, why does it glow? I can tell you. Inside the hourglass is a marvel that no living man has seen.
They made a movie. I think this game.
Yeah.
That was so stupid.
That's how video game adaptations of movies are.
Yeah, it was so stupid.
Like the Mario movie, remember?
Right.
Perhaps he will oblige.
Don't do it.
You gotta stick the Jagger in there. I will unlock the hourglass for you, strange old suspicious man. Me?
I don't remember all this because I was busy like speeding ahead to play the game. But
The sand! It's gonna turn them all into zombies.
is that what it was?
Yeah,
Oh wow,
sand.
my memory is like.
It turned all of them. I think it turned, including like the prince's father. See, it's turned them. Oh no! See,
That chick knew. She was like, I'm getting out of
See, turned them all into. See, turn them into those
sand
things.
zombies. Man, your memory's good. I didn't remember that part.
Okay, I gotta use this thing. Give me the dagger.
Give it to me, Aladdin. That's what it feels like.
Aladdin, the dagger now.
Alright, I'll take care of it.
Give it to me.
Alright, so that's how they
That
get.
was convenient. Just jumped.
So, yeah, we weren't gonna watch the whole thing, but just to get our memory back of the game.
Where was 20?
But you had a lot of good. We refreshed our memory.
I need to refresh my memory.
Well, no, you didn't. You got that.
I did. Actually,
Yeah, well,
admittedly.
I tell you what though, your memory is like really good though. I have a good memory, but you remember some things I didn't even remember about the game. But overall, that was a really good game that I would definitely play again.
I would
know what you're
definitely
talking
play
about.
the game as well.
It brought back a lot of good memories. I enjoyed the game too. I thought it was a great game. That's a game that I'll definitely have to see if they have a remastered version for the, even for my PlayStation 3. They might have a remastered version for that. Because I would play that again. That was a good game. Well, I think that's our 2 cents on that, and I'll let you get to eating the rest of your food. And